really thrilled that the room's not completely empty. So this is sort of my attempt to connect with our community a little bit better, and since we were all going to be down here anyway, I wanted to give you guys a chance to get to know our team better, what we do, why we do it, give you a chance to ask questions. We'll give you some stuff. We'll talk about what we've got coming up, and we'll try to have a good time. There's food in the back. Don't be shy about getting up in the middle of stuff. You're not going to hurt anybody's feelings. Get sufficiently liquored up. That's what it's there for. And let's have a good time. This is John Biscaglia. He is our VP of Sales. And is that right?
That's correct.
Is that right? Okay. He's our VP of Sales, and he's going to kick us off. You're fine.
In all seriousness, thank you all very much for coming. We really appreciate it. I've been with the Topps company going on 21 years, and I was with the Topps company when we used to mail our orders in after we called on a customer, and was here when we had the first fax machine. It's very exciting for me to be a part of this company. I'm one of the lucky guys that wakes up in the morning, and I love my job. And there's many, many reasons why I love my job. Each person here is going to have a little chance to talk about themselves. But in the 20 years, I've seen us go from literally the mail system, you know, and cell phones in a suitcase to tweets. And if you take a look at me and Mike, but the only thing we have in common is our hairdos. Okay, so that's the good thing. The thing about the 20 years that I've seen, and what's really kept me with the organization, has been the fact that I'm fortunate enough to be able to sell a lifestyle product, a lifestyle brand. I'm not out there selling peanut butter or shoe polish or cereal. I'm selling somebody's passion, something that they like to do, something they think about, they get magazines about, they go out, they collect, they talk about. And most importantly, they become part of something bigger than just themselves. They become part of a community. And that's why it's so important to have somebody here like Michael, who can expand that. He can give us much deeper reach, much broader connections with our customers, with our fans, with people that have questions, and they can tie us into that community. And what we truly believe and what we are committed to invest in is to continue to work on building that community, because we feel that within that community is a group of collectors, is a group of friends, and almost a group of family that shares the same interests and the same passions. Within the hobby, and I like to think about this, within hobbies, I think you'd be hard-pressed to go out there and find a better or more wholesome hobby to have your child become involved with. I mean, what in America today is better from a hobby perspective to collecting sports cards? They say the average kid spends 7 hours a day in front of a computer screen. Last week, Dave and I were out at the store doing a Topps night, and a mother came up to me, and literally, her eyes were moist, and I kid you not. She pulled me aside and she goes, "Guys, thank you so much." And I said, "Oh, you're very welcome." I said, "Why? What's up?" And she said, "I just want you to know that I've lost the connection with my son. I'm a divorced mother, and I've lost that connection, and you guys and your products and your hobby have allowed for me to reestablish it." She said, "We spend more time now together than we've ever spent. He didn't want to talk to me, he didn't want to be a part of me, but he sure wanted to be here at Topps night tonight. He sure wanted to win prizes. And I just want to thank you because it's brought us so much closer." And that's what we're about. We're about building products, we're about people. So tonight for us, this is the first time that we've done this where we actually have introduced ourselves to our collectors in this type of a forum. This is only the beginning, and we plan on really taking this to many, many different levels, and Michael has many strategies to do that. So we're extremely excited about it. Again, thank you all for coming. I'm proud to represent the Topps company, and I'm proud to have a collector group and a group of support people like yourselves to be here this evening. Just going down the line here, I'm going to introduce each individual person on the team. and they can speak about themselves and what they do for the Topps company. When you ask your questions, please remember, there's no holds barred. If we run into a question which is going to be more lengthy in time than we have really time to answer, we're going to be around here this evening, and we'll talk to each one of you on a one-on-one basis. So some questions, if they're too lengthy, we'll deal with them on a one-on-one basis. With that, this is David Reel. He is our hobby director. He runs our hobby. He's an avid collector. He's been with the company for just under 5 years, and he's a tremendous resource for the Topps company. Dave, you want to say a few things?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been with Topps for 5 years, but I think it was when I was 13 that I wanted to work for Topps, so it took me a while to get to that position. But yeah, I love working for Topps. I always was passionate about collecting cards as a youngster, and before Topps I worked for Honeywell for 13 years, so I worked in a Fortune 100 company, but ultimately wanted to work for Topps, so I guess you could say I lived my childhood dream now. But really, it's a great honor to be here and represent Topps. It's great to come to the National to see passionate collectors. I feel like personally I can connect with a lot of people that are really passionate about the hobby, because I would come to the National as a fan and as a collector myself when I was younger. So it's an honor to be here and represent Topps. I love sports, love working with people that are very competitive and very sports oriented, and the team that we have at Topps definitely competitive and love to win, and love to deliver great products. So that's a little bit about me. And
Mark Sapir is our Executive Vice President of Sports. He's our #2 guy in our division. He's another avid sportsman. He plays fantasy football, fantasy baseball. He's the expert at UFC. He's a tremendous marketer, and he's really brought our division to a new level over the last few years that we've had the opportunity and the benefit of having Mark work within the organization. I've seen a lot of change over the years, but none as quick as what I've seen Mark be able to contribute. So, Mark, you want to say
Sure. Briefly, I'm glad that we have the opportunity to be in front of you. I think all of us recognize that at the end of the day, our ability to be successful lays with you. It also lays with the hobby stores. To me, this business, more than many businesses, we all rely on each other, and collectively, for all of us to be successful, we all need to do our part. Certainly on our end, we got to deliver great products. So, if I could leave you with one message, all of us are on the message boards. I see some shirts over here. All of us are out there. While we are in New York and while we are in Ivory Towers, and sometimes we do get disconnected from the business, which I think naturally happens everywhere. We do generally care about this business. We never make decisions sort of to spite the collectors. We never make decisions intentionally to hurt the collectors. Certainly, we are a business and we do make tough decisions, and sometimes those decisions aren't well received. But certainly, collectors would like 12 hits instead of 1. But I think you guys recognize we are too a business. But we do truly care about the business. We do truly care about our products. We do truly care about delivering value and delivering and delighting you guys. We do our best. We make thousands of decisions every day, just like all of you do in life and in business. I like to think that 90% of them are right decisions. Certainly, we're not perfect, and when we're not perfect, we deserve to hear it. And we're here to hear it today, and we want to know what we're not doing well. We want to know what we're doing better, and really, that's why we're here today. So, I would encourage all of you, when we're done talking, which will hopefully be soon, to tell us. We need to hear it. We do as well as we can in New York. We try and feel it and hear it, but this is a good opportunity for us directly to hear it from our collectors.
Lastly, and